Welcome back to our channel for another vlog. I was not going to vlog today. I had a lot of work to do, so I actually got a little bit of a light. I actually was trying to edit a lot of videos for my channel that I taped, and then I was tutoring a new person today, so I wanted to work with them and then just spend some time with the kids. Paul's working today, so but it has been crazy. I'm gonna move because this is like, the light's really bad. It was just, the weather was really crazy. You can see I had like no makeup on because I'm like, oh, just, you know, chillax day. And the chillax day turned into be a nightmare. So I don't know if we're gonna be going to Florida. I don't know. We've had nothing but severe storms. Our power went out, and we've had tornado warnings, and it's supposed to rain for the next 5 more days, on and off. And I think I said we lost power, except for the upstairs, just the 3 bedrooms, bathrooms out, but and then the refrigerator and the conventional oven. But disaster did strike. I heard a bang as I am working, and it came from the basement, ran downstairs to a nightmare. So figured I would vlog. And actually I'm about to explain it to you. I already explained it, but I taped that first, and then I'm like, gotta introduce the video, so I actually am going to explain everything now. All right, as you can see, this is our current situation. So we've had really bad storms, and I kept checking on the basement. We have had no power except for the fridge and the conventional oven. That's it, and the 3 bedrooms upstairs. But I heard a big bang and came downstairs, and I literally just checked like 20 minutes before and came down to this. So there's about 2 inches. We actually just plugged in the pump over there, but it's pretty bad. This is the bang I heard. I heard these boxes come down, so I don't remember exactly what's in there, but I think it's just stuff that's really not like shelves and like decorations and stuff like that. But I had stuff over there that was gonna go to Goodwill. We have our doors down here. Paul's not even home. He's working, so he's freaking out. I don't know. He thinks I don't think they're too bad, actually. But you can see like the bottom of theirs really is flat. But this is all my Christmas decorations over here still, because I brought them down here for Christmas and I needed to go through them. But mostly the stuff that's on the ground is ornaments, and I looked, and if you can see like in here, I'm holding my phone flashlight. No water got in the containers, so yeah. But then all of this over here, all these bags are clothes. So I talked to my mom and dad, and they're like, you know, that's not a big deal. It's clothes that the girls don't fit into anymore that I wanted to get for Isabella, but I was gonna wash them anyway, so I was like, that's not such a big deal. Some baby stuff, but I think that's gonna be okay and dry. I don't know what's over here. I think this stuff that was like Riley, so sorry. And then stuff where there's like envelopes I didn't even bother picking up, but all the stuff that I had right here was all of our office stuff. I have a box, that blue box over there is actually stuff that needed to be shredded. Thank goodness that was on the bottom, but I had a bag bust of, I don't even know what was in there, just little odds and ends, but my old cell phones were in there, and my school books and some of the kids' books. So I actually just grabbed them, went upstairs, threw them in the bathroom, the downstairs bathroom, and hopefully that'll dry, and hopefully it's not too damaged, but this all got wet. Just some toys. I don't think it's too big of a deal. These are all my Nightmare Before Christmas statues, but and it's a paper bag. I'm gonna have to move it, but I can't really see too well down here because, like I said, I'm holding a flashlight. So, more toys over there, but I think the blue containers are actually safe. I'm actually really thankful my bow stuff is in the garage. Actually, I just realized that because my bow stuff was down here for my tutu and bow business, and Cricut. You can see like the water actually is already gone. Because the containers are busted on the bottom. So that actually is a blessing. The girls literally just put all the toys from the garage down here. The Legos they don't look like they're wet. That was a craft box, so a good thing that wasn't on the floor, but I have this box right here. I'm really worried. That's a game. That's a box with games in there. Either games or crafts, one of the two, but I'm hoping it's not bad. I'm really like praying it's not bad. All their toys are down here, but if you can see like here's the Doc McStuffin toys. They're elevated a little bit. So I don't think that's going to be bad. These purple drawers, these drawers over here, looks like LOLs are at the bottom, but I know Riley had like school stuff. Like here's the one with the school stuff. So hopefully that's not too bad, but I don't think it got too far back here. I know this side all looks like it's wet, like especially back there, but then like they just brought all these containers down. And nothing seems like, here's stuffed animals. Nothing looks like it's wet inside. So, oops, a little too far down. So hopefully this is good. And I figure at least with the toys, hopefully it'll all dry. They brought clothes down for me that I was going to give away that don't fit, that they don't fit Isabel anymore. So hopefully I'm pretty sure that stuff's okay. More clothes over here. Riley just threw these bags over here, so I'm not even going to bother to even go through it yet, but that's an empty box. Mirror, TVs. I don't know if this one works anymore, but it actually was pretty high. The water didn't get over here, so if it does work, it still should be fine, but I think this TV's done. But this TV was the one that we actually had on our living room wall before Paul and I bought I think it's a 75-inch. He just brought it. It was having lines. So hopefully, he wanted to use this in our bar area just temporarily, but that's not going to work. And then more toys over here. I have to itch. That's as far as it got over here. I think this towel kind of saved it. I did not realize that my mom brought a box over here with, I have books in here. I can see them. And the box is kind of like a little bit wet. Hopefully it's not too bad, but I have DVDs down here. I didn't even realize she put this down here. But I actually looked, and even though the box is wet, I looked inside it. It's not wet at all. So hopefully that'll be okay, but this is not going to be a nightmare. So all the toys over here, so all of this stuff over here, I'm so all over the place right now. This is just crazy. I am just I lost the words right now. So Paul, like I said, is working. we, you know, this is our first house. I'm not sure what to do. A lot of times, I reported, you know, we have no power, or the outage. And it was really weird because I was in the middle of tutoring and I heard a bang. Not a big bang, but I heard a pretty good bang. And next thing I know, the internet went out. I thought it was just a cable in the internet because I went upstairs to the kitchen, or actually because I was sitting like right here. I was sitting right here because we had some tornado warnings in case we had to go downstairs in the basement with the kids. Like I said, the cable went out and I was in a Zoom call with my student and went to go check, turned on the basement light and it went on. So I was like, okay, what's going on? So I then went into the kitchen and unplugged my laptop because I'm like, well, can't use the laptop if you don't have internet, and tried calling my student on my phone via Zoom, and I looked at, actually I have to show you guys as I like scoot out down here. Okay, so we have a yeah. That water is like freezing cold. So you guys know over here in our kitchen, so this was on the microwave. The stove was dim. I'm like, okay. And then my coffee pot was on. So I saw the 3 time on there. I'm like, okay, we're fine. So then I went a little bit later to go check the basement to see if we were flooding, because I just had this bad feeling. And you know what? Sometimes your feelings are always right. So checked the basement and I went to go flicker the light on and it was half power. I'm like, what the? Like, okay. So I turned it off, turned it back on, and then it was flickering. Turned it back off, back on. It wouldn't work. I was like, what is going on? Came upstairs in the kitchen, noticed that all of this, the times were all gone. But my fridge has been on. So I'm like, okay, I'm a little confused. Why is my fridge on? So that and actually the conventional oven still on. So I've actually been charging my phone via here, which is actually, you know, at least I can charge my phone. But I checked the laundry room, the garage, downstairs the bathroom. Obviously the basement was already off. I figured the living room was already off because of the TV being off. My office is off. Go upstairs and the bathroom's off, but all 3 bedrooms have power. So I don't know what's going on. So we partially don't have power. Looked at ComEd's site. It says only 1 person reported an outage, and I'm pretty sure we're the one person. So a little confused about that. And then I called, was on the phone for almost an hour, and I explained to the girl what was going on, and she's like, oh, that's normal. We have partials all the time. She says there's a few of us like that. And it is, let's see, it's 6:30. They said hopefully we'll get power by 10:15. I'm fine with no power. I'm not okay with stuff that obviously needs power, like the pumps downstairs that obviously we have flood in our basement. So I really just feel like crying now because it's, you know, this, like, it's more aggravating because now there's so much work that I like have to do now in the basement. So it's just more of an inconvenience right now. So the girl told me, like I said, that they're gonna send somebody out here and it should be outside stuff. She thought maybe the wind knocked something. So we will see. I'm wasn't gonna vlog today, but I guess we're gonna partially vlog. So I don't know. I'm at a loss for words right now because, like I said, I'm like, this is the first time that we own a house, and you know, like across the street has power, and he's trying to take a nap. I'm like trying to like get him to fall asleep. Like I said, I'm gonna come up here. So I don't even want to put him upstairs in his room right now because I want to have him close downstairs as possible because we have tornado warning still for another half hour. So I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, first time having a house. Called Paul, wasn't answering his phone. Called him multiple times. Called my parents. My parents came over here. I just moved, you know, at least like all the office stuff. So at least like none of that. That's, I feel like the most important thing was all that kind of stuff. So that's at least upstairs, and I've got all our books in the bathroom, like I said. So he calls me back. I tell him what's going on, and he's like, I should have known what to do. How? My hot mess hair. How am I supposed to know what to do? So apparently he's like, well, since we have that one outlet that's working, take an extension cord, unplug the pump, plug the pump into the extension cord, and then of course plug it in that outlet, which I did. So now that's how the water is now slowly getting out of the basement. But I wouldn't have known that. I mean, anybody, would you have known that? Like, first time homeowners, seriously, comment down below and tell me if you would know that, because like I said, I wouldn't have known that. And he, you know, says like, oh yes, you would have, you know, you should have, but he's, you know, he's in the trades. He knows this kind of stuff. I don't. I'm just a teacher. And right now I, you know, I'm a mom with kids that I stay home with and help run a business, but I'm like the paperwork girl. So obviously, like, I don't know anything about electricity or houses. I'm not gonna lie. I know how to clean them and, you know, that kind of stuff, but I'm not trying to put myself down, but you know, I just didn't know. So, but I'm glad my parents came over as fast as they did because Paul's still at work. So I'm just praying that the power goes back on, because I would love to turn the light on in the basement to try to at least move some of that stuff. I can't hold my phone flashlight and move some stuff. It's just, it's a pain in the butt. So I think I'm gonna go in the bathroom right now, downstairs with all my books, and probably take them out, maybe put them downstairs in the laundry room. But I just feel like this is a nightmare. I'm gonna cry. Okay, have it back. All gone? Yeah? Did you just say TV?
Yeah.
You said TV?
Yeah.
Honey, what did I tell you? The TV's... There's no power down here. Yeah. You want to watch Bluey or something? Yeah, I know. You don't understand. You poor thing. So he woke up from a nap to me freaking out. I felt so bad, but it was time for him to get up anyways. And this one has been sleeping through everything. My parents came, like for like a whole 2 hours. Like my parents came, basement freak out, and she's just been down here. So that is where I put all of our office stuff that I needed to go through and file. The black bags are books. I don't know if it's my school books or if it is my, hello, just regular books. Hey, Key. You looking at Mama's shirt? Yeah, I know. I got a little, look what he literally like found like a nick in my sweater. And that's what, are you trying to make it worse? So, all right, hold on. But can I finish showing? Let go of me for 1 second. 1 second. Oh, I just want to show them the bathroom. So this is what got what. So I just threw everything up here. That bag has important paperwork in there. I know, baby boy, I know. That has important paperwork in there. I don't know. I gotta go through that. But this bag isn't actually it's not paper, so that's at least good. But all that's like books and my teaching books, so I have to go through and see what's in there. So I think that's the project I'm gonna work on right now. All right, so I just literally got the crap scared out of me. So I was in the kitchen throwing out some garbage because I'm trying to go through my black bags with all my school stuff in there and like all my teaching stuff. And I was throwing one of the bags out and there was a guy in my backyard. And I'm like all over the place right now, so like I wasn't processing like who is it. So it was actually one of the ComEd guys. And update, we have a full house of power, but we will not have air conditioning. So I guess the 2 breakers, they said that one of the breakers was out. It was blank. So he said it was a ComEd problem. So he switched something and to give us full power. And then he said something about having like a gas stove, which we don't have a gas stove, and like our dryer we can't use if it's gas, but we don't have any of those. He just said that the air conditioning can't be run until they come back. So they're going to come back with a big box that we can run on until they can actually fix everything, which could be weeks. So that'll be interesting, but at least hopefully he said we should hopefully, fingers crossed, get a box by tomorrow. The latest, there's just a lot of things going on right now. He said that we're the only house over here that does not have power, but it's like in spurts, like there's a random house here or there. And he asked me how old our fence was. And I'm like, it's brand new. So he thinks possibly the fencing company nicked the wire, and because we had so much rain that finally the rain got to it and burned us out basically. So if by chance they nicked the other wire, that it's a matter of time before the whole thing is gonna go. So if by chance, because now we're running on 1 breaker, not 2, if the other breaker goes, then we are then considered an emergency. So hopefully the power does not go out, but it is warm. Very, very warm in the house right now. So thankfully we have the fans upstairs that are working. So at least we have fans in the house to keep the house kind of cool. I don't know if we told you guys that our bedroom, I had the fan on and then Paul flicked the switch to turn the light on and it like sparked and the fan was dead. So we literally just like replaced it like 2 or 3 days ago. So we did not have a fan for so long and it was really warm in there, but now it's actually better. So at least we have fans in everybody's room. So I'm happy we have power. I'm just really worried now with going on vacation. Like I'm really worried. Like I don't want to leave and come back to like a disaster, but like I said, I am currently going through all my bags with all my books and everything of teaching stuff, and I went through 3 bags already, and 1 bag that I opened a hole in to like pour out water, the books aren't that bad. So, and a couple of the pages are wet, and there's people walking by. The pages are wet, but the worksheets that I have that I did for students, for like my tutoring is actually, I mean, I can always reprint it, but it's just, I think it's more of a pain to have to go downstairs and clean everything. And I just feel like this is a crazy nightmare. So I'm just going to continue cleaning. Yeah. What'd you say?
It's fine.
It's fine? Why?
The carpet will dry.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
Will be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so finally got power. So look how saturated, but now I can actually show you everything in the light, so I am not even gonna deal with this right now. I know, like, the stuff that's in here, it's not important. It's like extra envelopes and invitation, like blank ones and all that kind of stuff. So replaceable. These boxes I gotta go through, but I don't think. No, you need to stay up there.
Okay.
I need to go through them. I don't know what's in them. I know there's like, that's the last stuff we brought from the condo, so it's like little, I don't think it's stuff that's damaged, but, you know, a lot of, you know, the baby toys down here, but that's okay. I feel so bad because this stuff over here is for Goodwill, and I have to go through it because I don't know if it's even feasible, but Christmas stuff, the stuff that's on the ground is mostly, like the stuff that's over there, it's mostly ornaments. So hopefully no container is broke, because it doesn't seem like the containers are actually like, man, but you know what though, like this right here, my Nightmare Before Christmas, this is probably, Bella, hold on a second, this is probably like done. I don't know, the box is probably done, but this is the one for Halloween Paul and like got for me. But I know there's gingerbread houses here. I'm just gonna throw them out. I'm just not really worried about it right now. So I'm worried about these doors, if you can see. So these are ones that like right here, hopefully they'll be okay. I think they just need to really dry. It went all, Paul asked me if I splashed. The water went all the way up here soaking in the door, but it wasn't that high. So I don't know if it's just this door, but hopefully, because I can see kind of back there in that door and I don't see anything. So hopefully it's only that one door. So, but crazy. I have like the Christmas trees back here, but I think we'll be fine once I go through it to let it dry. But this is gonna be fun. This is all the girls' clothes that I had at my mom's house that didn't fit them anymore, that I was saving for Bella. But I mean, I was gonna go through them with Gianna. She said she wanted to help me to see like which ones she could keep and stuff, so hopefully not too bad. I'm actually not worried completely. I mean, I was gonna wash them anyways, no matter what, because they've been in bags for this whole time, but it's just more of an inconvenience. So this is new stuff. I think that actually this is bath stuff, so I don't know. Riley put that stuff down there, but more toys over here. I showed you guys earlier. I mean, I'm not worried. This will all dry. So once, like, really not worried. Just, you know, clean out. I told you guys earlier I was, you know, these Nightmare Before Christmas boxes. I gotta actually probably do that next. And I actually am really worried about that box right there. Paul even said the same thing. He's like, what is in there? I'm gonna go, it's either board games or it's crafts for the girls, and I'm hoping it's the crafts and not the board games. So I think this American Girl doll thing is actually, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, water got up to it, but hopefully it will be fine. A lot of the stuff I showed you guys earlier was actually fine. Containers, these containers, obviously these are bags here, but I mean, it's all toys, so I mean, hopefully it could be brought down. Riley brought it to my mom's attention. Their LOL house is back here, and it's like a board, and I'm really hoping, see, I got books back there too. This is their stuff. They put stuff there, so I don't know what exactly is back there. So I'm hoping that this board, that's what's on the ground, I'm hoping it's actually fine. I think that TV's done, but it doesn't really make a difference. Paul picked this stuff up, and I'm like, you know what, it's closed. Hopefully, you know, it'll be fine. But here, I showed you guys earlier, this is how far the water got over here. But on the other side, it went all the way to the wall. So I think between, like I said earlier, this carpet, I think kind of prevented some of the water, but I'm like really nervous about, see how this is going, and I don't really feel like pulling everything. So I pulled like I felt like, yeah, I like South Park. This seems to be fine. And I'm like feeling on the inside. And the DVDs seem to be fine. So I think the box got the majority of it, so I really don't have to worry about that. But I'm just, those are our new board games. I think it's just more of a pain. And then I just, like I said, I just actually had a conversation with Paul about what's going on. He actually, the first thing he thought of was the fence company, how they possibly cut something, and it took this long for them to talk to you guys this way. That the fence company probably took that long, like the ComEd guy said about when the breakers, and hopefully the other one doesn't go. So I told him about, I'm like really afraid to go to Florida due to the fact that we're supposed to get more storms. So I'm just a little worried. You hear that? Listen. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Paul's like trying to outside. He's trying to get water out. He says it's recycling, so hopefully that'll be okay soon, but I'm just continuing to clean at least my books right now. I'm not too worried about this other stuff right now. I'm just gonna have to do it slowly the next couple days. So this is what he's doing. That's what's causing all the noise right now. What exactly are you doing?
I'm getting the water out of here.
Okay, he's getting the water out of here. So, hopefully this will kind of solve our problem. Why is it leaking over there?
The holes in it.
Oh my gosh.
Air in the line. It's gonna make that noise if there's air.
Okay. Well, this is not normal, correct? You don't do this to a house, right?
Huh?
The way that this is not normal.
No.
Okay, so the previous owners, Paul just did this right now, but this is what was attached.
Drain tile on the ground all the way down to the easement.
What?
I gotta do drain tile in the ground. See how it's sinking right here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fill in dirt and dig a trench and put drain tile all the way back.
Oh my gosh. See, this is what a day it's been. Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of water in the ground.
Well, when my parents came over, I told you they said that the subdivision was really flooded. It was really hard for them to come by. I can't believe there's all these holes.
You're making a noise?
Yeah.
Because there's air in there.
Wow. All right, so I'm exhausted right now. I have been trying to get as much out of the basement cleaned as possible. I can't do it all. You guys saw. So I think I'm gonna probably fall asleep soon. So I'm just gonna end this vlog here for now, and hopefully in our next vlog it'll be a lot more happier instead of this. I don't want to say I know people have it worse than us, and it's just with this house it's been like one thing after another. I'm more so like this was just a pain, and there's so much cleaning and I'm doing it all by myself. obviously Bella can't help me, and Mason, he's too little, and you know, I'm not gonna depend on Paul to help clean, but at least like the girls with their toys and stuff, it's just a lot of work. So it's stuff that I wanted to like eventually go through and, you know, deal with and put away. It's not stuff I wanted to do like right this second. So, but I guess that's just God's way of saying like, Carrie, get your butt in gear and organize the basement and start putting stuff away. So I always believe God only gives you what he knows you can handle. I truly believe that. It's always a saying I've always believed in. So I guess he thought I can handle this today. And I did handle it. But I had to ask for help, which it's okay to ask for help. So I'm just thankful it wasn't worse. So I'm just crossing my finger the other breaker doesn't go out and we have no power. So, but comment down below, give this video a big like if you did not like the fact that we had a flood, because you don't want to give it down because that's a bad thing. So give it a like if you know, feel for us. There we go. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I will see all of you in our next vlog.
Bye.